Still outside. Yeah. We made it through another year, y'all. We made it through another year. Man, what's good, Cole?
I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. My favorite holiday of the year is coming up.
The New Year?
The New Year's, man. Always, every year since about, I don't even know how old I was, man. I took a shot with my pops. I think I was like 12. Okay. Ever since then, New Year's been my favorite shit. I don't care for, I mean, not to say I don't care for every other holiday, but this always is the joyous time for me.
Yeah, I fuck with the New Year. I like the New Year, you know what I'm saying?
Especially coming from where we come from, like to see this was like to make it through the 365, 366 on the leap year was it was like a celebration.
Yeah.
You know, so about to do it again. Another round around the sun. Another lap around the sun. But I'm feeling good, man. I can't complain. We here. I'm alive.
Yeah. So what you want to do today, man? We gonna do this year end recap?
Yeah, we can do the year end recap. Or start it.
It's been a hell of a year, you know what I'm saying?
It's been a busy year, man.
It's been a busy year.
Both good and bad. I think a lot of people focus on the negative a lot. But I think it's been an up and down year. And a lot better than what we had last year. This last year was World War Z type shit. Minus the zombies running around. So
yeah, last year was mad unpredictable. Last year was real like
really couldn't see what this year would look like.
Yeah, you ain't know what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. So
for everybody to get back outside and get back to doing everything that they was doing, like, work. And this definitely I want this to be the last time we talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's still happening and all that, but it's just like mad confusing. They just throwing mad shit at you at one time, you know what I'm saying? And just fucking everybody shit up, you know what I'm saying? And I know that it's just something that just so happened to happen, but sometimes I have my conspiracy theories and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna stay in that lane where, everything has been getting back to somewhat normal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Besides people still getting sick from this thing, from corona and all that, you know what I mean? So just stay safe, stay healthy as we've been doing, you know what I mean? Keep dodging that shit, and let's just keep the ball rolling. But before we start, this is episode 213. 14? 213?
I think 13. Last one was 2.
I don't know, but this is the 2021 year end recap. This might be part 1. We're going to do 2 parts to it. And yeah, we back at it with the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow Show, and we are your hosts.
Don fucking Core, man.
And the highest hippie in the room, Dricanhippie, of course. So
yeah,
back at it, man.
Yeah. And all that.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, in 2021, second year in them 20s down.
Yeah, we already in it.
Yeah, it's not how we thought it was gonna be, but where you want to start?
I don't know. It's difficult right now because I'm trying to save some shit for the next one.
You want to send your condolences before we get into it?
Yeah, I was gonna save that again for when we was at the studio, but yeah, I want to say rest in peace to Rydagotdapack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Condolences to his family, condolences to Privy Life, condolences to House of Fire, condolences to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a young kid. I had the privilege. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that that's their music group name is Privy Life. You know what I'm saying? So I had the privilege of interviewing them early this year, a couple months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
A couple months ago. Yeah, he had a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. He just passed away a couple days ago. And when I got the news, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And we was just listening to his music before we got on.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I might just insert that into the intro, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you guys are interested, just go and just watch the interview. They had a lot to give to the game, you know what I'm saying? From what I saw, you know what I mean? He was young too, and he had a lot of talent. I saw something inside of him, and I wanted him to rap that day when he was there, but he was like, nah, I don't really freestyle. So I was like, all right, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I heard enough with the 4 tracks that I got from their group, you know what I'm saying? Because they was fairly new together, so rest in peace to him, you know what I mean? Yeah, everybody hold your head up, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the situation or nothing, so... But I met the person, you know what I'm saying, and our life was lost, and a talented person, you know what I mean? So rest in peace to him, man. So you know what I mean? I ain't want to start like that. We could say rest in peace to John Madden to him.
Yeah, that's to the GOAT.
You know what I mean? John Madden was. I told somebody I was chilling with my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about sports, but you be like, yo, John Madden passed. She like. The football game? Yeah.
The game?
You know what I'm saying? So many ways that you gonna know this man, that different people gonna know him from different generations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So rest in peace to John Madden.
I was shocked to see he was only 85. That was the first thing that caught me.
He was about to hit 100.
John Madden, I think of Monday Night Football automatically. I don't think of Madden the game. And he, football that was my first love. Everybody gets basketball misconstrued with me. I know football. I was a feather out there. So he taught me route running and what the routes named, slants and, you know what I'm saying, post routes and all that shit. Right here, draw the line. He
was the first one writing on the screen and shit.
I don't know if
while it was happening.
Is he? I don't know that,
I
but
so.
I know he's who I seen doing it. So that's my guy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Madden. It is weird even watching Monday Night Football. I've said it years ago, watching it after he left, it was weird. Al Michaels and shit. They had the comedian nigga up there and shit. I was like,
Then they started bringing quarterbacks and shit in.
Yeah, it's cool now, but Madden was that guy. And Raiders fans hold him real dear. You know that.
Yeah, he one of the best coaches ever.
Ever.
You know what I mean? He still got the best winning percentage for a coach that got over 100 wins in his career. He still has the best winning percentage. He was one of the youngest coaches. He was 35 or something like that. Yeah, he was real young.
Because you couldn't tell me he wasn't 97.
Yeah, and he had nothing but Hall of Famers on his team. And for you as a coach, you got to be able to manage those egos, especially in football. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on, especially in the 80s, late 70s, 80s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was that, Super Bowl 11 that he won, I believe? Way back, way back. Yeah, some shit like that. So then he jumped right into the broadcasting shit, and it was he killed it in that. You know what I'm saying? That because, like you saying, before, my first love in sports was baseball. And we had, lucky for us, in the time that we was born, by the time we was a certain age, 8, 9, 10, we had video games, you know what I'm saying? So I'm playing baseball games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at that age, I'm watching sports.
Yeah.
So I know John Madden, like you saying, football, because I watched football because you gave me that football jersey early, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I watched football and his voice got normal to me, you know what I mean? So it's I know him off that. And then when the game started coming out, it's it was a ritual for us going to each other's house to play Madden and
for the whole year.
Yeah, joke on each other. Whoever lost, we made 21 dub club. Nigga, you out of here. If 21, if I'm up by 3 touchdowns, you out of here. Yeah. But like you saying, that game was, even when the graphics was trash, the game was realistic because you got to pick out the playbook. And you got to see exactly. You got to notice. if he got 4 wide receivers out, I should go in a dime package or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he got his running backs, let's do a cover 2 or a blitz just to get there. You know what I mean?
Might have to spy Michael.
Yeah, and then even on the offensive end, you get to learn, like you said, route running and all that. And then you see it with him on Monday Night Football. So then the game just blew up. And then I was watching one of his documentaries or some shit like that, and they were saying that they wanted the game to be like a little more free play, like 7-on-7 and shit. And he was like, "What? 7-on-7? Nah, I need it to be real so I could teach them how to play football." You know what I'm saying? It's a smart person's game. You gotta know how to maneuver on this field. And then, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't get to watch him coaching and all that extra shit, but that career of him speaking and shit,
it was still there. He was teaching us, and it was like you said, when it came to Madden the game, he was having fun and still learning. Like I remember just going through the playbooks and being like, when the Rams had the greatest show on turf, it's like, yo, I will pick the Giants, but choose the Rams playbook. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm using the Rams plays for the Giants and shit like that, which you still could do now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Run with the Chiefs playbook. You want Andy Reid.
Yeah, and as much, like, the gameplay got worse throughout the years. Like, right now it's not the best game to play, but
I like this shit.
It's still Madden, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got, what other football game you gonna play?
I like this shit. This shit is cool.
I haven't played 2022. So.
Yeah, this shit is cool. I like it a lot. Then I played it last night, you know, because he passed. Yeah. You know, my son out there on the Giants, you know what I mean, getting crazy.
Yeah, so, I don't know. You want to stay in that lane? There was a lot of passings this year. Just rest in peace, condolences to everybody that passed this year from Corona, from all the violence and everything, all the, you know, celebrities and all that passed away. People that some people either looked up to. Yeah,
because the name of them all is some, but it's a lot.
Yeah, like, so, yeah, where you want to go, man?
I mean, we could start anywhere. I think we had the year open up with the attack on the Capitol, which is still...
yeah, it was a lot of, like, political stuff going on this year.
And trials and who to blame now, and certain people are still being convicted. I think somebody had got, like, 13 years for this shit.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was great. I think that happened January 6th. I always remember it because it's the day before my birthday. Yeah. And that's what kicked the year off, man. It kind of let us know, set the tone, that it was going to be one of those years. You know, so I thought that was crazy. We ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, and then the way the president was handling it, the 45th president, because he was still in office,
that guy?
Yeah, the way he was handling it, it was like crazy. The words that he was choosing.
Yeah, it was all to stop the official count of the election. Yeah. So he's trying to get in there and burn and shit. That way they got
He really was trying to get another term. I'm like, bro, the rules is the rules. Like, don't nobody want you in there again anyways. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga's the pure example of, if I can't play, I'm taking my ball, I'm going home.
Word, that's a fact. Glad we don't got him there no more. And so, but then we got a new president within this year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who was inaugurated.
We seen a total of 2 times this
Maybe
year?
2 or 3 times.
You know what I'm saying?
I forget he the president.
I forget he the president too. I don't even think we got a government right now. I just think this is happening. Yeah, I just think America freeballing right now.
That just came out on Netflix. I'm pretty sure a few people did. Don't Look Up.
And I keep passing it. I was gonna watch it. That's DiCaprio, right?
Yeah, you know, DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Shorty Mystique, Jonah
Hill, yeah. You know, if Jonah Hill and Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie, it's lit.
Son, that shit funny as fuck. First of all,
it's about all this stuff, political stuff, and all
that. It's about everything. Yeah. And how dumb we look right now as a society, but in a twist way. Okay. There's a media coming to Earth, and it's gonna destroy this shit. And
okay.
Mixed to Donald Trump, social media. Meryl Streep is the president, though. So, but think of her with a little Donald Trump twist.
Oh, okay. She just ignorant and shit like that.
Right, Jonah Hill's her son, but he's the chief of staff. You know what I'm saying? So people like that, you know.
How does that happen? How your son is the chief of staff?
To watch the movie, man, is like people need to wake up.
Yeah.
People need to wake up. You could take that and apply it to the vaccines right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'll watch it.
We got a new president, and this is year 1 that he's coming up on, and he hasn't done shit.
Ain't nothing happening, you know what I mean? Everything looks the same, like we was just saying. I think America's just free balling it. Ain't no government. It's like the law enforcement is running shit right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of shit happened early, though. A lot of shit happened early. Started to pick up around spring, probably. We also had the conviction of Derek Chauvin.
We had that. We had the conviction of the Ahmaud Arbery. All of them got locked up.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
And Shorty, Harry Potter aunt.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Shorty that killed Dante Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call her Harry Potter.
She got convicted too, right?
Yeah, but her shit gonna be like, cause they got on manslaughter. It's not murder.
Yeah.
So you know,
we still had a lot of that going on this year. It's still going on right now, where people are getting killed for no reason. You know what I mean? So, like we keep saying, just keep moving how you moving. Just stay in your own lane. Stay in your world. Keep doing what you do. You know what I mean? And don't put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
Oh yeah, that happened and shit.
We
too,
had a
right?
lot of shit happening. A lot of funny shit. Jussie Smollett shit finally came to a head.
Yeah, he guilty.
But Shorty's still getting commercials and advertisement and shit.
That bread still coming in?
Hell yeah, son.
I mean, she almost destroyed a fucking scalp.
That shit was funny as hell, son. That episode was funny. Me, you, and Trev. Son,
boy,
that shit was funny, son.
How did she make that mistake? I don't even think I asked that question at that time, but I know the gorilla shit she thought that was, but no. It's not the same gorilla.
Yeah.
But hey, it happens. Just like stupid shit like the crate challenge.
The crate challenge was a major highlight in 2021.
Come on, son. Niggas was risking their lives to walk across stacked crates.
Yo, but I was watching, like I told you, I've been watching the challenge. They were putting the early seasons on Netflix.
Yeah.
They was doing the crate challenge, bro.
So?
They was doing this.
What were they doing it for?
It was a challenge.
It wasn't even $1 million then.
That one was for the motorcycle. Remember Brad won the motorcycle early in the early season of
the was it milk crates?
Yeah.
What?
That shit was crazy. They was falling just like it, but they got a harness on, so they not.
You know what
I mean? These niggas took it.
There was some fatalities from the crate challenge. The crate challenge.
And there was some major victories too.
Yeah.
There was some major victories.
Nigga walked across it while rolling the blunt.
Stood on the top.
Nigga should have stopped after that.
Nigga said, hold on, toss him the lighter. Then Shorty did it with the heels, killed it.
Yeah.
Boosie was paying niggas $200 to see if they could get across it.
Yo, people died doing that shit, bro.
Niggas is in the ER with the cast on the elbow, ribs.
Like, yo, what you think that is? Like, why you think, like, it took the country by storm, not like a region. Like, niggas was doing this shit across the country.
These trends that we be getting, man. Just like the Tide Challenge, remember back in the day, the Tide
That make people
Challenge.
just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go do that," and just run to the store and grab a bunch of milk crates and stack them up. That is crazy to me.
I be seeing them shits on the block where I work. I be seeing mad crates. I be like,
that's why y'all watch this movie, because I feel just like the bitch Jennifer Lawrence, man. Mystique. I feel like that's the world I live in right now. Where I'm just looking like. Yo, nobody else see this shit?
I was having this conversation last night with Tay.
Nobody else see this shit?
I was like, yo, I was born in 88, Tay. They was, like, formal communication, like, cell phones was in, but they was barely using them still. They was still using pages and shit, right?
Beepers.
34 years later, we got smartphones. I said, you really think humans just advanced technology like that in 30 years? It's like, you don't think somebody's aiding them? Something is aiding them?
No.
I started looking at the sky.
It's impossible for that to happen because they're not real.
Aliens, man, that popped out this year. A lot of alien
wasn't
sightings.
That this year niggas wanted to invade Area 51? Was that the end of last year?
That was probably like the end of last year, but still fell into this year because this year was like the conspiracy theorists. Like this year was like when the government was gonna pull out.
Oh, the UFO shit.
Yeah, and we see them out. And we see a lot of sightings this year.
They put them out. It's out.
Yeah.
You could Google it and all that shit. Netflix got a whole UFO goddamn documentary up. And niggas not watching. I ain't see that in the top 10 yet. I watched it.
I watched that shit too. Shit is real out here, man. This shit is really happening right now.
But hey, keep believing Steve Jobs created the iPhone. Alone by itself. And that Bill Gates doesn't have a... Yo, I told you, they bringing Gremlins back in cartoon version.
All right. That's what's up.
See? And I ain't even know that until after I said it to you. But yeah, they out here. They had that released this year. The government, the Pentagon, to be exact, released the UFO files this year. And we are not alone.
Yeah.
They are here with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like 2021, like exposed a lot of shit, and then early in the year was really when a lot of people fell into what's going on right now, the stock game and all that shit. When GameStop rise
went ridiculous.
That's when I don't want to call it a trend because people been doing this. You know what I'm saying? But that's when the trend came. Like everybody was like, "Yo."
Oh, it's gonna happen again.
You could buy something for $10 and then it'll sell for this much. What is this? And then everybody started getting into that cryptocurrency and all this type shit.
I'm in there.
This was the year of that. You know what I mean? You was coming early episodes this year, like, yo, let's have topics on this. Let's have certain segments on the show on this. And we did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's your thoughts on that for this year with that? It took over.
Yeah, GameStop, AMC, who else was out there moving a little bit? There was a few stocks that niggas was running up.
That shit was crazy.
And yeah, it was great to see for one, and for two, just to see people like us. Like, I've been talking about stocks and wanting to get involved and just doing my homework for about 2.5 years now. Shout out to Shice, shout out to Josh for even opening my eyes to it years ago. But, yeah, just to see more people getting involved, even if you just trying to chase the dollar, and trying to learn the stocks and Wall Street and how shit work. I thought that was amazing. I think people got away from it, though. People still in crypto heavy, but you know how we do.
Yeah.
But it's money in the shit at all times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta.
And it's crazy because I'm not really in it right now, but I was just having, we was having this for some reason, I don't know, Tay was like, she said, what you think about the third eye? That's just how she started the conversation. And I looked at her and I said, what you mean by the third eye? You mean by the pineal gland? You mean like opening your third eye? She like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you getting me started. So now we talking about all this stuff that we talking about right now, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling her, I was like, yo, you think that the dollar just came out of nowhere and it was worth what it was worth? You know what I mean? It's just a piece of paper made out of cotton and shit, you know what I mean? The people made it worth what it's worth. So now you see your kid is asking you for V-Bucks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking, yo, like, this shit not even real. But it's real, you know what I'm saying? And I asked her, what's an NFT? She like, I don't know what that shit is. I'm like, I don't know what this shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Non-fungible token.
I don't know what this shit is, but I kind of got a concept. I said, you know, you know the game your son be playing, Fortnite? She like, yeah. I said, he be telling you that he be buying new skins and shit, right? She like, yeah. I'm like, that's an NFT right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is an NFT.
Yeah, like that. It's gonna be an NFT. You know what I'm saying? Like certain pictures from our podcast could be an NFT if you got a fan that really respects it. You know what I'm saying?
This sits on our table for if this is 213. This is sat on our table for a lot of episodes. Ted and Thanos as well. If this show grows to be what we want it to be, and these are still here, it means something to someone, and they will pay for it. You turn anything into that. You turn our original shows and a logo into it. This ain't even, you ain't even make this, but it's yours now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Call that shit Puerto Rican big. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
Notorious pun.
Right.
Just cause. You know that's why he playing the Puerto Rican drums, cause he paying respect to Big Pun.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was dope, and I like to see what has spurned from it, and the growth from people just wanting to know, as opposed to not giving.
I'm not mad at the people that understand it. I'm mad at myself for not understanding it. You know what I'm saying? But
not for it not being taught to us. Because if we had a stocks class,
something.
It's like all this bullshit ass algebra and shit that they were giving us that doesn't fucking equate to anything in life.
A business class? If you had a business class? If we did that
coming out, we'd have been like, all right, let me invest. Bro, if I show you what Apple was in 2010,
yeah,
you would even think that Apple was like worth $100 and something dollars. Then no. If I showed you that then, 2009, 2008, when niggas had money just doing dumb shit, but they wasn't making it available for us to trade like that. Right now, it's all these apps. Right? But if I show you that, well, we'd be fucking millionaires right now.
It was at like $1.25.
Millionaires.
I be looking at it. Imagine our parents knew about this shit, right? And bought us $2 stock every Christmas from Amazon from 1998 to like 2004.
Or Toys R Us before they went bankrupt. Instead of buying the toys from Toys R Us.
Niggas
instead of spending $300, $500, $800 in Toys R Us. For my brothers, you brought us stock.
We
sat us down and made us understand.
Yeah, we didn't have the knowledge for that. But now we do, and if you don't have nobody to teach you it, you better just get to learn it yourself. You know what I'm saying? It could get difficult at times.
I teach Naya now. Because she be getting her little money. I teach her now.
Yeah, how much of that you gonna put away? How much of that you gonna invest? And how much of it you just gonna put in your pocket?
Look, you could give me $20 and I invest it for you. And I'll show you what your $20 doing. Or what it's becoming.
Yeah,
she be like, okay, Daddy.
Yeah, I be trying to teach Paige the value of all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, just know what you doing. Don't just spend when you get. You know what I mean?
You 13 now. This should keep this $20 to be.
Yeah. And they gotta understand it, cause
$4,000
when they adults, when they adults, it's definitely gonna be a different revenue of money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Of currency. So they gotta understand it right now, and they do understand it. That shit is embedded in them. The DNA, all this technology shit is embedded in these kids that's born in these ages. It's embedded in them.
They born in the Matrix. So, and I need her to know because she's the oldest. So you gotta show your siblings. Facts. So.
Yeah, a lot of shit went down this year. Let's get into the podcast world. The JVP broke up this year.
Fat boys break up. Every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I feel like.
Yeah, let's break that down a little bit. What you think from what happened?
Not thinking about it, then think about it now.
From exactly what happened and what's happening now, how both sides handle it, or both sides succeeding in their own ways.
I think it was needed. I think it needed to happen. I think it was time for it to happen. Because even Joe wanted to see them do their own show. And I wanted to see them do their own show without Joe interjecting on everything or stomping on something that Rory is saying and Maul being all silent. Like, it was cool, like, because fuck with Joe Budden's podcast before they was even there.
Yeah.
To see him have his friends there and that whole element was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it felt like us talking with our friends. Mm-hmm. But after a while, I started to like, remember I told you, it was like, it's not hitting like it used to.
That was all because of what was happening.
What's happening.
Yeah.
So
internally started going on the show.
So the split I felt was needed, and to see the renewed energy with Rory and Moore and where their show is doing, especially for the podcast world that is ever growing and is still a baby right now. I feel like that energy was needed because they're showing a whole different side of potting, and
yeah, they kind of doing what I want to do.
Exactly, but I always told you that Rory and Moore reminds me of me and you. Even when they sat across and Joe was in the middle, I'm like, boy, if they did their own show, I feel like it'll be exactly how we want to do our shit. And that's what's happening. And I love it. So, you know, on that note.
Yeah, it was nasty the way it happened, but that's just how.
As far as how
that's
it happened,
just how Joe is. You know what I'm saying?
That was tasteless.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just how Joe is. I understood both sides. You know what I mean? Because you gotta make your shit clear when you starting something. You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's friends or family. You gotta make shit clear at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make shit clear.
The way that I'm built, I told you I don't respect Joe's side.
So the way it came out was like, it was like, all right, cool. We ain't have to have all that. You know what I'm saying? But then I never could say that word, reconciliation. When they did the episode, I knew it was over right there. I said, they not ever going to be able to sit in the room together like that and do a podcast like that again. I don't know about ever. They might be able to sit and have like a reunion episode and just talk, you know what I mean, a couple years from now. But I just thought that Maul held so much of a, you know what I mean? Like, I stick to myself, you know what I'm saying? I hold myself in high regard that I can't put myself in situations that I'm not comfortable with, you know what I mean? And the way he handled it, that's the one thing that I respected from him. I respect it because you stood on what you wanted to stand on, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you talking to him like that? I know I known you longer. But why you talking to him like that? Like, that don't make sense. I thought we was in the same circle. I thought we respected each other the same way. So, the way that happened was crazy.
Your man didn't even hear that. He might hear that now.
No, he does hear it, bro. It's just when you are in that zone, you in that zone. But you hearing what people are saying, but it's like me when I'm trying to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, but I'm being selfish right now. I'm trying to defend myself because I hear a lot of criticism towards me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like you saying, it's probably more clear to him now. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to handle it like that.
That's that Virgo shit, yo.
It is, yeah. That's that Virgo shit. I'm trying to defend myself and you trying to play me. That's how I'm taking it right now. So, fuck you and listen to me. What you mean? Fuck me, nigga. You already said fuck me. You say fuck me
again? Damn. Nah. I'm just trying to tell you some shit. Like,
so, yeah. So with them going and doing their thing, I was like, all right, let me see. I gave it a couple episodes before I watched it, and I respect what they doing. They changing the podcast game. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie about that. You know what I mean?
I watch every episode.
I don't watch every episode, but I watch them. You know what I mean? Just to see where they going.
Ever since they like
doing.
got the deal and switched their shit over in October, I watch every episode and it's dope. Every episode is fire. In the beginning, I felt like they was, getting their shit together, and now they grew. I don't watch Joe shit no more, bro.
Nah, yeah, I still watch Joe shit. I know you do. It's good. It's still good. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people. It's almost like when Rockefeller broke up, people chose their sides. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which side is he? He dang?
Yeah. And they more calm, like Hove and type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they had Guru.
That was like the second episode or some shit. They had Guru.
We just had Guru up there a few episodes ago.
Oh?
Yeah, bro.
There, they just had Russ.
For the black album shit. They had Russ. They had the Detroit cop that's out here about to get niggas shot trying to defend themselves.
Dickheads. And that's another thing that happened this year. This nigga popped out of nowhere trying to get niggas killed. Talking about, yo, it's not the shooting that gets you killed. What are you talking about?
Wait, first of all, why he think niggas running up like...
I say, yo, niggas shooting me from across the street, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He said... You saw the new video that just came out with the Chinese dude? With him?
Yo, no.
He backed up. He said, no, come on, let's do it again. Now, when I move, it was... He was like...
Dead. What are you talking about?
Like everybody on TikTok when they do it and then it happen.
Oh. Why you telling people to do that? He should be sued.
He got a shotgun and he behind you.
Like it's not gonna go off. Go off. Do that with a real gun and with tell that nigga to pull a gun. Tell that nigga pull a trigger. Alright, make it real for me. You bugging out.
But then your man Bo, you saw the episode with that? Your man Bo, oh nah, that's real.
Mo's an asshole, son. He's an asshole, son.
Yo, that was funny too. That was one. But I think before and after, before Joe, after Joe. You know what I'm saying? I think both sides are still succeeding in their own ways. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good. That's good.
Like
for
you
the game.
saying, I think the split probably was needed. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think so. I still miss it.
What it is.
I mean, it still could have been that.
No.
It still could have been you doing y'all podcast and
his network. That's what he wanted, bro.
I mean, yeah.
No.
And then after that fallout, his whole network just crumbled. Everybody left. And at a time, he had a lot of negative shit coming towards him. So, but Joe Buttons, he rode that wave, and he stood there. You know what I mean? He still put out content every 2 days. He still put out.
Oh, he's still working.
Yeah, he's still working. He's still top 5 podcasts out right now.
But number one is Drink Champs.
We gonna go into the podcast talk right now?
That's where we was at.
For this year?
That's where we was at. We definitely was. Drink Champs is number one to me.
Drink Champs is top 5 for me. It's not number 1 for me. But Drink Champs had the best interview this year.
They had probably 2 or 3 of the best interviews this year.
Drink Champs had the best interview with Kanye this year. Mm-hmm. Who else you thinking?
Before Kanye, they had... Hold on. I want to make sure that's this shit.
Ghostface and Raekwon was dope.
Fire. No, it's another one that he had, bro. he had another one of those.
He said he was gonna have Drake, but that ain't happened yet.
I don't want to go through it.
I'm going through it right now. Wale
was fire.
Wale was fire.
I might be thinking of something last year.
You probably think about something from last year, but the Kanye West interview definitely was the best.
That's the best interview in a couple years.
I don't know. Elliot, and what's the name when they had Hove? That was a good one. That was like 2 years ago.
Elliot be doing too much for me sometimes. I felt like drunk Kanye. He was smoking and shit. He ain't had no eyebrows.
All right, for me, I watched a lot of My Expert Opinion this year.
Okay.
I watched a lot of All the Smoke this year.
I watched more $1 million worth of game this year.
$1 million worth of game had a couple good interviews this year too, son. That's like in the top. I ain't gonna lie.
It feel like a show to me though. Sometimes, like
they do a lot. They do a lot, and they got a lot of ads on their shit. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of commercials on their shit. Dumb personally do a lot of commercials and shit. Wallow, he cool. For me, he's overbearing, but it's it's what works.
I like social media Wallow.
Yeah, it's what works. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Ice Cube one or the Snoop Dogg one was like a top interview for me with them. That was
just
good.
dropped the Suge Knight one over the phone.
Yeah.
They had the somebody else this year. The Q one was good. I fuck with that one.
People's Party is one of my other podcasts that I watch a lot of. Shout out to Talib Kweli.
It's cool.
That's my shit. But yeah, those are my top podcasts this year. Joe Budden's Drink Champs.
My Expert Opinion is number one.
For me this year.
Shout out to Math.
For me this year. Shout out to Math.
Shout out to Math.
You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of dope people sit down on that chair this year, bro. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. He had Q-Tip. He had Havoc. And then everybody that he has surrounding him, they give their good opinions that I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because it's their opinion. It's not like they feeding off the conversation. It's what they think of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's my opinion. So, yeah.
Q-Tip shit was dope, man. I fuck with that.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and shout out to that podcast. But All the Smoke is always...
Yeah, All the Smoke is probably number 2 for me. Because...
the people that they have sitting
there. Yeah, and it's the sports aspect to it. You know, I'm sports head, so... You know, I always enjoy watching... Steven Jackson
talk his shit because he keep it 100. They had AI on there.
That was this year?
No, I don't think so.
That was last year. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, but All the Smoke they keep and it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I always say they'll never run out of people to interview because sports has nothing but stories.
Yeah, they just did Jalen Rose. That was fire. Right? A lot.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford was fire. They had Lil Beach on there. Wood Harris. Kevin Hart this year. Yeah, they had some fire this year. Rory and Moore was in there, you know what I mean? They did their thing. But I don't know if they top 5 for this year just because they just started and then they took that break. They back now, you know what I mean? Yeah. They dropping episodes consistently. But... I give them the props of they changing the game with their little...
They bringing more to it.
Yeah, their little stuff, you know what I mean?
They bringing more to it now, and it's dope. I love it.
Yeah, we skipped DMX. Rest in peace, DMX. He passed this year, too.
Yeah, man. DMX Day just passed almost 2 weeks ago now.
Michael K. Williams, Chadwick Boseman.
He got some shit coming out this year.
Then remember Facebook and Twitter, Facebook, IG, shut down this year.
Shut down.
Twitter was holding them up.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, shit got rocky for a minute.
Shit got real for a couple days.
Yeah, they also switched to the metaverse, right, or some shit.
Facebook changed their name to Metaverse this year, the Meta this year. And then you got the Metaverse. A lot of shit going down in there already. You could buy land with your cryptocurrency and all that.
Yeah, Scott was putting me on.
Shorty already put a sexual harassment charge on somebody in there.
Damn,
shit
nigga,
real.
he about to get locked up.
Of course, a black dude sitting at a table with a bunch of white dudes, right? He like, yeah, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? so they go, what you think about the metaverse? And the black dude go, you know what I mean? It's cool, you know what I mean? But I don't know about how you gonna get money just sitting here all day, you know what I'm saying? And then the dude, they started the conversation, it was like, oh, that's one of the workers right here. He's sitting next to you. He was like, oh, what? You working? You get money for this? He said, yeah, I work like 12 hours a day. I'm getting bread. He was like, oh, all right. And they just look mad funny, the metaverse, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit came to play this year. A lot of people using the Oculus for the boxing and all that. You see these niggas out here wilding?
Yeah, man. I can't put that on my face. Pause. I can't do it, but shout out to the kids that's out here doing it, man. I done seen some shit. I done was playing shoot 'em up games.
Jada Pinkett Smith had a lot of shit to do this year.
Looking like tree bark in that new Matrix shit. You seen her? Looking like Mother Earth. She had me tight. Fuck out of here, Niobe. But yeah, she was doing a lot. Her and Will. We ain't gonna let that nigga off the hook. He was doing a lot too. Go sit y'all old asses down. Why y'all trying to be a power couple? I don't understand. It gets me upset.
What else you got?
Versus, man.
You want to talk about that right now in this one, in this episode, or you want to wait till part 2? You want to get into sports real quick? What happened this year? Tom Brady won another chip.
Jesus Christ, when is it gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? This year?
That was this year.
No, I'm saying, is it gonna stop this year? Is he gonna get another one? Is he gonna retire?
I think he got
Will he be back next season?
I think it's a high possibility that he could be in the NFC Championship game this year.
So he gonna be back next season. He ain't even retiring.
I don't think he retiring. I think he'll probably retire.
How old is this nigga? 45?
Yeah, 44.
That ass? That's crazy.
His first Super Bowl was in 2000.
He a top 5 quarterback this year.
Yeah, he is. In every statistic. In every statistical category.
That's amazing. And he won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
This year.
And his team won the division right now.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. He's a top 3 quarterback this year. He's thrown 37 touchdowns this year. Oh, man. So he's not going to retire? Nope. But you got him in the NFC Championship? Possibly
let's see how the playoffs stack up, but NFC don't look too promising. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like anybody can do it.
Yeah, who you really got? Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Dallas. Dallas look good.
LA.
The Rams.
But Matt Stafford looking bummy.
I mean, they getting back in order, but their defense is still good. I just don't know if I trust them though right now.
That's it. Close the show. That's it.
That's
Ain't
it,
no
really,
more
right?
NFC.
Ain't nobody really in the NFC like that. That's what I'm saying. The NFC look mad weak. So I could see Tom Brady just taking advantage if he got 2 home games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so my son got that Super Bowl this year. Milwaukee won
Milwaukee
Their
won a
first
championship.
championships was like
70 something.
11 or some shit like that.
1977 or some shit like that with Lou Alcindor.
Yeah, but that's crazy. And Oscar Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that happened.
The Atlanta Braves won a championship.
That had to hurt.
Bullshit. Tampa Bay Lightning in the NHL won 2 Stanley Cups this year.
And the city is still poor.
Tampa Bay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It is. It's bad out there.
All right, cool.
That's crazy, right?
PPP loans happened this year, too. We ain't talk about that.
Hey, now.
You see that shit, though? Hold on. We're going to get back to sports, right? We still... I'm sorry. This should have been in the events category, but the PPP loans, you see that shit with the IRS? They said if you...
Huh? What they say?
I saved it.
What the niggas said? They said something?
They said illegal activities could be found under self-employment.
Oh. Clean that up.
Let's see right here. Illegal activities. Income from illegal activities such as money from dealing illegal drugs must be included in your income on schedule.
Y'all gonna clean that up for me?
Form 1040, line 8Z. On schedule C from your self-employment activity. Stolen property. If you steal property, you must report its fair market value in your income in the year you stole it, unless you return to a rightful owner the same year.
I returned everything.
I'm sorry. But all the PPP loans, you know what I mean? You can file that under self-employment. You know what I mean? Like, but that was the scam anyways, right?
Yeah, niggas was hitting those. Back to back type shit.
Crazy. But yeah,
I ain't touched none of that. I was like, no.
But yeah, so
I should have.
the NBA was in the bubble. That was last year, right?
Yeah, it was last year. Niggas was out running rampant.
So then 2021, we still talk about 2021. Jake Paul brought boxing back to life.
Yeah, I mean, he took part in it.
Mm-hmm.
He brought the entertainment back. Put niggas Nate out. Just put this boy out. I mean, stop playing with him. Get Mike Tyson or don't.
The Olympics was held back to this year. That happened this year.
And that shit said Olympics 2020.
That shit was not cool.
I wasn't feeling that. I'm like, nah, why y'all trying to take me back?
Yeah, I was thrown off with that shit. The whole Sha'Carri Richardson thing happened this year.
She got bit down.
She got banned for smoking the chronic, which is legal.
Here. And in certain other states.
Oh, yeah, they was in China.
Not federal.
Was she in China?
No, she had to pass the drug test for here.
Oh, yeah, to get to play. I mean,
it's not federally
her mom's
legal.
passed away, man.
Let her rock.
Let her smoke a joint, you know what I'm saying?
Let her rock, man. Damn. But that definitely happened here. New York legalized marijuana and sports betting that's about to go live before the Super Bowl. So we super lit. We got stocks now. You feel me? Weed is legal. And you can bet on sports now. There should be no reason why niggas don't get no money in 2022.
Yeah, I gotta get on all them shits.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else in sports you got?
One of the New York teams won a soccer chip.
Okay.
Feel me?
New York Football Club.
The other niggas, not the Red Bulls.
Yeah, the niggas, the baby blue.
Baby blue. They said this the color of the city. I said I fuck with it.
So the NBA been back rolling this year.
Has it? It was rolling. Then that shit just rolled off the cliff.
Everybody got a circle next to their name if you play fantasy sports, so you know what time it is.
Nobody's injured.
Everybody out of here.
Niggas, you gotta keep checking your lineup in fantasy right now.
That
basketball.
COVID shit is killing.
Niggas be healthy, shit be green, and then you go back 10 minutes later.
Nah, that's a fact.
shit go, oh.
That's a fact, bro.
You don't even click it. You know what it is.
Then you want to be like, let me put this nigga on the IR so I could get somebody, but then he healthy in your IR. And he give you 60 points and the person you got picked up give you -2. And you like, damn. Because this is somebody that nobody picked up for the whole year. But I had to pick him up.
This nigga's just playing because everybody got COVID.
Shit is ridiculous.
I'm about to go try out. But then I'm going to catch COVID. Because niggas be playing, putting up 20 points and shit, playing against a whole different team, and then the next day they got COVID. So he didn't give it to nobody while he was on the court.
Mm-hmm. MLB is going to be in a lockout.
It is in a lockout.
Like we said, the NFL, you know what I mean? So that you know, sports is like at a slow pace right now just because of this corona thing. And sports is different, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many people that come to a game. It's so many people that's on a sports team. So you got to govern that shit in a whole different way. So, yeah, the whole Tavis Scott situation.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's still nasty for him. Dior just dropped him.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan still got him?
I ain't seen no news on that.
Jordan better not drop that black kid.
Or the baby drama.
Yeah, man.
Meg and Tory still going strong with their petty back and forth shit in court, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to go.
But they said Megan was lying or some shit, right?
I keep hearing.
So
I keep hearing some stories, bro.
So what the fuck happened?
I keep hearing. Cause you know
I keep on hearing.
You know she don't even talk to her. You know she don't even talk to her best friend that was in that car.
She better not talking to her.
They stopped talking right after that day. And then she dropped her little documentary talking her shit. So they saying that my nigga Tory was having fun.
Because she was having fun, so he's having fun.
So he was hitting that too. They got into it in the car. And Shorty hit her with the yada mean. That's just what I'm hearing. I'm not in the industry. I'm in the streets. Nah, I'm not in the streets.
Yeah,
but
with the boom scowl?
She said, listen, you already got the money and the fame. Why I can't get a little bit?
She did the reverse Remy?
This is what I'm hearing, bro. My nigga Joe kind of broke it down. And you know Joe Buttons.
So what happened to the glizzy? Like, niggas ain't find that?
That's what I'm saying. Tory probably was like, I kind of like that. Security on. I mean, you dealing with a lot. You losing a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he defending it or not. But
it's not saying that.
But maybe you going through the right sources to get off. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody, because they saying they haven't found the bullet fragments. They lost it or some shit like that. Shit is getting spooky, bro. This shit's still happening. Kim and Kanye divorced this year, right?
I don't. It's not finalized because he said in the interview that's still his wife, and he just brought a crib.
Just brought a crib right across the street. Still outside. Still outside.
You know that gift when the nigga got the beach chair?
Let's get right.
You know that gift when the nigga got the beach chair? He woke up.
We gonna pray our way through our sins.
We gonna have Sunday service right on this lawn. Fuck you talking about?
I'm gonna play the whole Donda album.
Yo, a lot of people like he tripping.
I mean,
I fucks with it.
I fuck with it too. I like the move.
I'm a petty nigga. And
sometimes you gotta put a petty card. You gotta pull the petty card.
I'll pull a petty card when shit is going good. You feel me? As a joke. So imagine
when it's
if you my wife and now you run around with this dope head ass nigga. See, I was chilling. But now
you not chilling. You bugging the fuck out.
Here. Oh, you leaving? I'm leaving. You home? Ding dong.
See these dogs outside.
Sugar cookies.
Just I'm upstairs going hard.
Bring the kids out. I'm stepping out like.
Nim's been killing it with that trend. Yo, don't ever play me like he be killing them niggas out there, son. Yo, Coney Island is a simulation, nigga, for real. That shit is not a real place, I promise y'all.
That shit is.
like people that's living over there, like that shit not real.
Nigga asked me, nigga said, yo, it's Coney Island, Brooklyn. I said, technically it is, and then technically it's not.
That shit is an island.
That shit is.
It's the ass end. I love Coney Island. I'm not disrespecting y'all. It's all fun and jokes. But, like, that shit is a simulation, bro. He was recording a UPS man on the boardwalk delivering a package. Like, where you going, bro? Who you delivering a package to on the boardwalk? You
a homie that said I'm right here by the cyclone.
Yo, that shit is funny as hell, bro.
Deliver that shit on the boardwalk at the bench next to the second bench, not the first one. I'll be right there with a hoodie on. Coney Island's crazy. I love it.
All right, fuck it. I want to get into it, man. We just gonna save. I know what we gonna save for part 2. Versus this year.
Here we go.
What's up?
What you want to know? Versus was lit this year.
How you want to break
this
it down?
This is year 2, season 2, however you want to call it. I don't know if season 3 started, but we thought after 2020 and Gucci and Jeezy, it was like, this is it. Like, you can't do nothing more, right? Mm-hmm. And we was fucking wrong. We were wrong. They fucked shit up this year. The one that stands out the most, of course, is going to be the Locks and Dipset. Mm-hmm. That recap, even on our show, circulated like a wildfire.
Shout out to everybody that watched that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
commented on that.
Yeah, I've had people stop me and talk about that shit, like that seen it. Mm-hmm. People hit me up like, yo, nigga, I seen this shit just popped up. You know what I'm saying? So that was a crazy event. I think that was probably for New York City. That was like
the best thing that happened in a couple years.
In a couple years, and just definitely this year.
Yeah.
Like, there was no moment higher than that.
What's your top 5 that happened this year? All right, let's just break it down. Soulja Boy and Bow Wow's up there.
Definitely.
LOX and Dipset up there.
Yeah.
Ray and Ghost was up there.
Mm-hmm.
I put Kane and KRS-One up there. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That was this year?
Wind and Fire and Isley Brothers, that was this year.
That's definitely up there. Kane
that was
up there, yeah.
For me, those are the ones that stood out to me this year.
Okay.
They had a lot of other ones that stood out too. They had Redman and Method Man this year.
Yeah. What was before before Ghost and Ray though? Was it Bow Wow and Soulja Boy?
Nah, that's after. You had Fat Joe and Ja Rule. That was nasty.
Yeah, I like that because Ja got to get his shit off, but definitely LOX, Dipset, Earth, Wind and Fire, Isley Brothers.
LOX off top, pulling out triggers. We ride around like, what's up? Target motherfuckers, cold hard.
Soulja Boy and Bow Wow was super entertaining.
Super entertaining. You got E40 and
No, Bow Wow, that might be number 3 to me.
3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs.
The only fight that happened.
They literally had a fight. You had Swiss and Timberland again on the real stage. That was tough. You had Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. Then they introduced the gaming versus, which I don't think really did a good thing. They introduced the sports versus with the highlights and shit.
I ain't like that.
Yeah, I don't think people liked it neither. That's why they ain't.
Oh, even Trina. Excuse me.
Even Trina was. Oh, I forgot about that one. That was a good one.
That's up there. For the ladies, SWB and Escape.
SWB and Escape was cool.
Keisha Cole and Ashanti.
Keisha Cole and Ashanti was cool, but the delay was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it fucked it up.
It killed a lot of shit. Oh, Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown.
Brandy and Monica was fire.
Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown.
Oh, that was last year, Brandy and Monica.
Bobby came out wildin'.
Yeah, so Fat Joe and John might be up there too for me.
You think so?
For me, because I liked it. A lot of people slept on John. John came out there and did his thing.
Yeah, John came out there and did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. That was dope. Versus had a good year, though. I ain't gonna lie.
They did. It expanded. They did it as live performances. And that's what you know.
That's what the idea was from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So I opened the door for so much more, and now
Steve Harvey was wilding on that when he was hosting the Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, he was cool to be there, but he was just talking too much. But that versus was
D'Angelo
dope.
and Friends happened.
I ain't like that.
That was trash.
Because it was supposed to be D'Angelo and Maxwell. Maxwell ain't want to do it. Just the same as it's supposed to be Diddy and JD, and Diddy like, nah, give me Dre. Dre not doing that, bro.
Dre not coming out for that.
Nigga won't.
Jeezy and Gucci was this year.
Last year.
Nah, that was this year.
Oh, it wasn't. That was last year, bro.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Because it was the end of the first season. Then they started the second shit up. Gucci and G's was like the end of my shit.
So what you looking for this year with Versus?
I don't know. I want to see some of these matchups happen. I want to see Diddy and JD. I want to see Hov come out and silence these niggas with this Wayne shit. I would like to see more old school.
Yeah, I want to see a couple more old school rappers, couple more old school R&B, you know what I mean? I want to see some more female artists do it. But I think they going in the right trajectory, you know what I'm saying? I think they doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Versus, shout out to all that. So we're going to end the episode right here. We're going to have a part 2 to the year-end rap, and we're going to get into some other stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got anything you want to give to them before we get out of here? Anything you want to say?
Nah, I think I'm straight. Feel me? Omarion.
This right here, nigga.
Okay. Omarion still out here dancing and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
COVID.
Mask up if it helps. I seen somebody have one mask for outside, and then when they was walking in the liquor store, they pulled another mask out their pocket and put that on.
You can never be too safe. Put 2 condoms on here.
Feel me? Hey. You know, so be careful, be safe, and stay dangerous out here, man.
Yeah,
shit
man.
Crazy.
So for that being said, for Thedoncore, it's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. We see y'all real soon, real soon.
Fact.